Teenagers. They're not something to survive. They're something to be excited about. Teenagers are awesome. In the trajectory of the human development, this is a time in all of our lives where anything is possible. I want you to stop thinking of your teenager as a problem and think about the possibility. Why? Because this is a time when their brain is in an explosion of change and differences. They're priming to launch into the adult world. Now, as a parent, that's both exciting and sort of sad, because this is the time that you have to look at your child and begin to let go. Adolescence is a time of the child and the parent managing, holding on, and letting go. And for the parent, it's painful. And for the child, sometimes they feel guilty because they understand that what they're doing naturally makes you feel sad. But please remember this. If you don't remember anything else that you hear on this little video of mine, possibility rather than a problem. So what's going on in that little brain of theirs? Well, novelty seeking. What is novelty seeking? Well, you have to be able to try new things if you're going to launch into the adult world. So maybe before they wouldn't want to act, but now they do. Maybe before they didn't want to wear a bikini, but now they do. However, in all of these things that I'm going to talk about in the adolescent years, there's a positive and a negative thing. Novelty seeking can be joining the debate team. Positive. Negative could be drugs and alcohol. Not so good. The other thing that's happening in this age group is emotional reactivity. You know exactly what that is. You walk in from work, you're thinking about work, you put down your purse, you put down your keys, your teenager walks by you and they go, "What?" And you're like, "I don't know, what did I do?" Like, you're completely shocked. Well, since we are launching into adulthood when we're teenagers, we're constantly monitoring our environment. So any shift or change in somebody else's facial features, that's very hard to say, is like you walking in from work thinking about work. Your adolescent, since they're emotionally reactive, just assumes that it's about them. Yeah, it's a little bit like the toddler years, just a little bit. So all those like snappy comebacks at you or wondering if you're mad with them or responses is because you probably shifted your face in some particular way and they're picking up on it. Again, this is all so we could launch into adulthood in a safe way. Social engagement, very, very important. Please, please don't make them choose between their friends and their family. This is an important time for adolescents to be able to find their tribe. This is important one more time to launch into adulthood. We have to find our people. We have to find our place. This is safe. This is necessary. So please don't make them choose between you and their social group. And as a parent, make sure that you choose a school where you don't mind the tribe. Make sure that you expose them to activities where it's a tribe that has similar values as yours. But also, please be open for them trying different types of people and different types of experiences so they can find that social world that they need so much. Another thing that they're doing is that they're debating and questioning. What you call disrespectful is actually your adolescent building their prefrontal cortex, the upper layer of the brain. It needs debate. All the questioning that they do and all the debating that they do and all that, no, because, and why, and tell me, it's part of the development of the prefrontal cortex, the PFC for short. So the next time that they respond to you and they begin to give you the third degree or question you or wonder what you're saying to them, remember that they're debating. Remember that you're helping them to build the upper regions of the brain. And they do that in an immature way. They do that with, information of a teenager. So help them. Tell them, okay, I hear that you're upset. I hear that you want to tell me something, but slow down. Try it again because that sounded disrespectful. and then sit and debate with them. It is the most amazing, amazing conversation that you will have, because teenagers, remember, are trying new ways of thinking things. They're not stuck. They think outside of the box. That's their natural state of being. And the last thing that's happening is creative exploration. So one more time, that's attached to the novelty seeking. Allow them to try new things. You know, something as simple as you go to Disney World and they bring a friend and they go to, you know, Futureland, I forget what it's called. Tomorrowland, they go to Tomorrowland with their friend and then you stay behind. That's okay. Let them. They're gonna be okay. This is the time for them to launch. This is the time for them to figure out who they are, because you don't want them figuring that out when they're 24 or 25. It's a little too late. So enjoy your teenager. Possibility, not a problem.